Good morning, y'all. Since we are a channel of about 1.1 million patriots and we are joining to fight against the demonically possessed Democrats running this country via direct orders from Satan's throne in hell. Did I stutter? Am I being too subtle? And it's very, very important that we join forces to think about stuff like this. Now, both my boys just finished their school year, as I'm sure a lot of y'all did as well. My youngest is about to be an 8th grader. My oldest is gonna be a freshman in high school, y'all. They had end of the year finals just yesterday, okay? And right before they get their grades back, I always ask them the $1 million question. All you parents ask the same thing to your kids. How did you feel about it? If you want to know what's happening to our country between now and December 31st of this year, you ain't got to guess, y'all. You already know, don't you? Is America taking this final exam right now, and are we acing this test, or are we completely failing it? This video I'm about to play for y'all is about 25 seconds long, but it's gone very, very viral in the last month or two. And if you've ever played defense in football, all right, right before the snap, what do? You survey the field. That's exactly what we're doing. Going into this summer before the election, we're surveying the field to try to see what kind of brand of chaos they're actually going to try to hit us with, okay? So check out this video, and then we're going to talk.
You guys think George Floyd was bad? Wait until this summer when it's the migrants versus the citizens of the United States. And you're forced to join in because there is not enough police and there is not enough military to handle the millions of migrants that have been let in. What kind of chaos do you think will happen when those riots start to pop off? Have you seen the acceleration of the promotion of these crimes that they are committing across mass media? They are starting to ramp up migrant crime just like they ramped up police officer crime against black people in 2020. Now they're doing that with migrants against citizens, and what they're going to try to do is to create a riot situation all summer long, total disruption that the American man and citizen is going to have to participate in.
Now, I already know what you're saying. Stop saying the word migrants. They're illegals. I can't stand that. But interesting, right? Now, some of y'all might be thinking this is going too far, and you're saying these illegals just came here to work. They didn't come here to fight or take up arms. But I want to remind y'all, a large percentage of these people crossing the border, and you know damn well, are well-trained militants. And we're not talking about your sweet little Pedro and Carlos who built a little deck off your back of your house last week and they had cervezas underneath your maple tree at lunchtime. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about militants. And once you have militants, you're ready for what I call the main event. The Democrats need a George Floyd 2.0 event, y'all, but different. We already did black and white, and they put those two against each other. Let's change it up just a little bit. And it's already spreading. I just told y'all last week it was going to spread because school is getting out of session. All these protests have been at colleges, so we need a new venue. The demons need a new venue. So what are they doing? They're blockading airports. They're blockading the entrance to freaking Magic Kingdom. They're starting to come in to main society just like they did back in 2020. Now, what terrifies me is, I've got to be careful about how I say this, but y'all know dang well what I'm talking about, is human nature. If you catch a guy who just lost his job, and a week before that, maybe his wife was cheating on him, and he's rolling up in his truck and he's got to be somewhere at 5 o'clock, and all of a sudden he sees a freaking blockade, this is his one trigger event that sets him completely off. I'm just saying, it can get very dicey from there. One major event is all they need to spark madness everywhere. I strongly believe that China goes into Taiwan before the election. America's too busy fighting Biden's wars. We got them way over there in Russia. We got them in Ukraine. We got them in Israel versus Hamas. You could walk right into Taiwan right now. We can't really do nothing about it. So when you see these wars start to build up like I'm talking about, and you see this George Floyd 2.0 event that I'm talking about leading up to the election, at that moment, y'all know it's on. And I pray y'all got food stocked up when all this goes down, because that grocery store ain't gonna be the same, y'all. Why do you think I partner with companies like PANTRY with the long-term food storage? Because I want to see as many patriots still alive as possible. The link is right below, y'all. Get you a bunch of tubs of this stuff. Back to my football analogy, though. You know dadgum well that on 3rd and 18, they're probably gonna pass the ball. There ain't no freaking mystery going on there, and the left-wing extremists need to make up some yards. The Democrats ran a very similar play in 2020. They're going to run a very slightly different play with a different touch, with the same level of godless aggression and the same level of madness to try to make America unstable. Starting about a month ago, I started having dreams of famine coming to our country. Never experienced anything like that in my entire life. That's why I'm saying if you want to get a bunch of tubs of this stuff, the link is below. I want to see our patriots strong, not hungry and out of ammo, okay? So be prepared. Watch for this 2.0 event. It could come very soon. God bless y'all.